what does the cell phone data show? It basically shows, first of all, that Nathan Wade visited Fani Willis's residence 35 times before the so-called romantic relationship started. So he visited her 35 times. Now, several of those visits were in the middle of the night. So what does the cell phone show? It tracks Nathan Wade. He is pinging off the cell phone tower near his own residence. Then you begin to see the car move toward Fani Willis's residence. It comes into the vicinity of Fani Willis's residence, and then he stays there all night and goes back home in the morning. Now, Fani Willis has already filed a brief saying, basically, what does this really prove? Quote, it says that the records do nothing more than demonstrate that Special Prosecutor Wade's telephone was located somewhere within a densely populated multiple-mile radius where residences, restaurants, bars, nightclubs, and other businesses are located. So the point being, yeah, he might have been in Fani Willis's area, but how do we know he went to Fani Willis's house? Now, moreover, even if he did go to Fani Willis's house, I suppose one could go on to argue, how do you know what was happening at the house between, say, midnight and 3:28 a.m.? That's where he was in that time frame on September 12th, or between midnight and 5 a.m. on November 30th. And basically, the Trump people, Mike Roman and his lawyers say, look, that's why we need, ultimately, Fani Willis to come forward and explain, what was Nathan Wade? Did he come to your house? Did he stay from 12 p.m. to 5 a.m. in the morning? Kind of, what were you guys up to? If you weren't having a romantic relationship, what were you doing? Were you going over legal papers? At that time, there was no case. So now, in addition to this, there are communications, by which you mean texts and phone calls. How many texts and phone calls between Fani Willis and Nathan Wade in 2021? This is when there's supposedly no romantic relationship. 12,000. 12,000. Honey, do you and I, have we had 12,000 connections? We probably have. but we are also in a romantic relationship and we are married.